Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's practice is a sacral chakra practice. Your sacral chakra is located in your pelvic area, so we'll be doing hip opening similar as to when we did the root chakra practice. So for this hand mudra, place your left hand in your lap with your palm facing upward and rest your right hand on top, letting the tip of the thumbs touch each other. And we're just starting with a couple breaths, just getting our mind and body centered. Nice, slow inhales and exhales, bringing our attention to our breath for the first couple moments of our practice. Release your hands and rest them on your knees and start to move into a seated cat-cow. Pressing the shoulders forward, rounding the spine, bringing the chin down to the chest, and then rolling the shoulders back, opening the chest and arching the spine. Inhaling as the chest opens and exhaling as it closes. Just moving with your breath. And on your next breath, begin to move your body in a circle towards the right, kind of just making a stirring motion with your body. You can also continue with your cat-cow if this doesn't feel comfortable for you. And switch directions, stirring your body to the left. Come back to a neutral spine and float your body up to table position, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Bring the big toes together and float the hips back towards the heels for your child's pose. Feel free to place a pillow or block underneath the hips for elevation. And just take the time now to remember during this practice, if you need a rest, you can always come to child's pose and utilize props or modifications if you need them. To float your body back up to table position, go ahead and extend your arms out. Take an inhale. Exhale, melt your chest down, coming down to puppy pose. Just extending through the arms. Maybe your forehead or chin comes down to the mat. Opening up that sacral chakra. Let's tuck our toes under, start to lift our hips up and back for our first down dog. Just finding a bit of organic movement here, whatever you feel. And then we will start to extend our right leg back with an inhale, which you can also do down from your knees. Exhale, stepping that foot up in between the hands, knee aligned over the ankle. Back heel rotates down as you inhale up to warrior two. Check in those arms. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the back hand down, scoop the right arm up and back for reverse warrior, reaching through the right arm. Inhale, exhale, come back to a neutral spine, reaching forward with that right arm and lowering it down for triangle pose as the left arm extends up towards the sky. Feel free to bring that right hand down to a block as well. Then we'll inhale up to a star pose. Start to walk the heels in and the toes outward as you bring the bottom straight down for goddess pose, hands at heart center. Take the hands, rest them on the knees, thumbs inside the knees, and twist to the left, looking over the left shoulder. And then come back to neutral and twist to the right. Let those right toes face the front of your mat, inhaling up and exhaling down to a runner's lunge. And we'll step our left foot up to meet our right. Inhale and lengthen your spine. Exhale, melt down for a forward fold. Feel free to have a slight bend in your knees in your forward fold. You can also grab your elbows if you wish. And then from our forward fold, we'll step straight back to down dog. You can also come to tabletop, puppy pose, or child's pose. And we'll repeat all that on the other side. Inhale, lift that left leg back. Exhale, step it up in between the hands. Rotate the back heel down and windmill up to warrior two. And we'll move into reverse warrior on this side, letting that right hand rest on the back leg very gently, reaching through the left arm. Bring the spine back to a neutral position. Reach forward with the left arm and lower down for triangle pose on this side, right arm extending up. Inhale up to a star position, walk those heels in and toes out. Come straight down to your goddess pose, bringing those thighs parallel to the floor if you can, with the hands at heart center to begin. And then we'll release the hands, thumbs on the inside of the knees, twisting to the left, looking over the left shoulder. I love this stretch for my back. And then to the right. Let those left toes face the front. Inhale up. Exhale down to a runner's lunge. Step that right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And remember, you can grab those elbows if you like. Go ahead and have a slight bend in the knees here. You can rock side to side as well, just releasing that lower back. We'll release the hands back down to the ground, stepping back to down dog, child's pose, puppy pose, whatever you like. And we'll move into three-leg dog here, just opening up that sacral chakra some more. Bending at the knee as you inhale the right leg up, looking up under that right armpit. You can also do this from a tabletop position as well. Inhale, left leg up, bending at the knee. Look up under the left armpit. Lower that left foot down, and we'll come down to a table position, and we'll come to a child's pose with our knees close together and our arms resting at our sides, just being heavy over the knees. begin to float your body back to table position again. We'll take the right knee, slide it up in between the hands, moving the right foot over towards the left side of our mat. Extend the left leg back. Take an inhale to lengthen. You can stay up on your hands, or you can exhale down, stacking your fists or your hands and resting your forehead down. If pigeon pose isn't comfortable for you this way, you can also move into upside down pigeon, and I'll be sure to link the video for the pigeon modifications here. Slowly roll out of your pigeon pose, coming back up to table, finding a little bit of organic movement here. Coming back to tabletop, then sliding the left knee up in between the hands. Left foot reaches over towards the right side of the mat. Right leg extends back. Inhale, lengthen. Feel free to rest here or lower down. And begin to come out of your pigeon pose. We'll begin to move into half boat, which is great for strengthening that sacral chakra because of the muscles it uses. So let your hands rest at your sides and bring your feet off the ground. Feel free to do one foot and then the other, trying to find length through the spine. And if you're comfortable with it, go ahead and bring those arms out in front. Holding for a couple more breaths. Inhale, exhale, release. Straighten those legs out, getting on those sits bones. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, lead with the chest as you lower down to a seated forward bend. If you want to grab those toes, you can, but it's not necessary. Just letting your hands fall as far as they fall, reaching as far as you can without any pain or strain. And as you relax into the pose, maybe those hamstrings will loosen up a little bit. Maybe the back will loosen up so you can bend a little deeper. Float your body back up to a neutral spine. And we will bend at the right knee as we step it over the left. Inhaling that left arm up, twisting towards the bent knee, bringing that left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Left fingertips face the back wall as we gaze over the left shoulder. And if you're comfortable doing so, you can bend that bottom knee as well, but feel free to keep it straight. Inhale, exhale back to center, extend those legs back out. Then we'll bend at the left knee, stepping it over the right. Inhale the right arm up, twisting towards the bent knee, elbow on the outside of knee. Fingertips facing the back wall as we gaze over the left shoulder. Feel free to bend that bottom leg. Inhale, exhale back to center, scooting close to those heels and rolling down to your back or getting down to your back however. And we will move into a bridge pose, walking those heels back until we feel the fingertips, strengthening the sacral chakra here. We're squeezing those glutes and lifting our hips off the ground, making a nice ramp from the knees down towards the shoulders. And you can roll down one vertebra at a time. And next we will move into a pelvic rock. So it's kind of like a cat-cow on your back. So you want to pull your pelvis towards you and then send your pelvis away. So flipping the tailbone upward, think about a cat-cow, but doing so while lying on your back. So tilting the pelvis towards you and then sending it away. Another move to strengthen and engage that sacral chakra. Go ahead and hug your knees in. Separate the knees. Your elbows may be on the inside of your knees or the outside. Grabbing the outside of the feet and just rocking side to side for happy baby pose. A great hip opener here. We want the bottom of the feet facing the ceiling here. Just doing the best you can with your hip mobility. And go ahead and hug the knees in again just to counteract the pelvic opening we just did. And then just take those knees, let both of them fall over to the right side. Bringing the elbow in line with the left shoulder, making a cactus shape, and looking over to the left side. Right hand just rests on those knees. Feel free to bring a pillow or a block underneath the knees if you need some elevation in your twist. Coming back to center, hugging the knees into the chest again. Begin to move the knees to the left side. Same thing. Elbow in line with the shoulder. Left hand resting on the knees. Gaze over to the right. And go ahead and hug your knees into your chest one last time. Squeezing them in as tight as you can. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Letting the feet come towards the corners of your mat and your palms facing upward. As we move into our Savasana and our sacral chakra affirmations. Just begin by focusing your attention on your breath. Taking a couple deep inhales and exhales. And just come back to your natural breath, letting go of any control over the breath. Just allowing your body to relax and melt down into your yoga mat as you feel the path of your breath with each inhale and exhale. I will begin to read some sacral chakra affirmations to you. And as I read these affirmations, just repeat them silently to yourself. I allow confidence and creativity to flow through me freely. I am open to receiving pleasure in all areas of my life. I love and honor my body and embrace my sexuality. I respect others and they respect me. I allow myself to feel emotions and passion. I allow confidence and creativity to flow through me freely. I am open to receiving pleasure in all areas of my life. I love and honor my body and embrace my sexuality. I respect others and they respect me. I allow myself to feel emotions and passion. I allow confidence and creativity to flow through me freely. I am open to receiving pleasure in all areas of my life. I love and honor my body and embrace my sexuality. I respect others and they respect me. I allow myself to feel emotions and passion. And on your next inhale, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, coming back into your body. And when you're ready, roll over onto your right side using your arm as a pillow, reflecting on those affirmations. And then begin to float your body up to a seated position as you inhale the arms up, letting the hands meet. Exhale them down to heart center. Namaste. I thank you for joining me for this sacral chakra practice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I thank you for watching. Peace and love.